Hello, spell practitioners of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance. Welcome to my Spellbook, and thank you for tuning in to the 16th episode of our Cantrip series, and I'm sure this one will blow you away. May I introduce to you Gust, usable by the druid, sorcerer, and wizard, and of course, through extension, anyone else with access to their spell lists, and it is found in the Elemental Evil Player's Companion. The mechanics are, for your cast time, 1 action. The range is an abysmal 30 feet. The duration is instantaneous-ish, kind of. I'll get into that in a bit. The effect is to create one of the following effects at a point you can see within range. Push a creature 5 feet away from you if you decide to do so. They make a strength saving throw. Push an object 10 feet away as long as it's within the right size. There's no saving throw needed. Cause a harmless sensory effect. The components are somatic and verbal, meaning you have to gesture with one hand and yet you have to speak the incantation. And the school is Transmutation. Let's take a look at the full description. I will post this down in the video description beneath, so if you'd like to look over there and read along, you definitely can. You seize the air and compel it to create one of the following effects at a point you can see within range. One medium or smaller creature that you choose must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed up to 5 feet away from you. You create a small blast of air capable of moving one object that is neither held nor carried and that weighs no more than 5 pounds. The object is pushed 10 feet away from you. It isn't pushed with enough force to cause force damage. You create a harmless sensory effect using air, such as causing the leaves to rustle, the wind to slam shutters shut, or your clothing to ripple in a breeze. Alright, and that's the full description. Now, a couple of things here that I just want to clarify firstly. First and foremost, forced movement does not create attacks of opportunity. Most spells say that directly in description, but it's kind of a given. And the 5 pounds really does limit you quite a bit in terms of what you can use it for. But we'll get into that a little bit later on here, and I would make the sensory effect last about a minute or so. That makes a little bit more sense in the instantaneousness of it. Yeah, I got a couple ideas for how to use this. So let's look into some alternative uses here. So one of the cooler ones I was able to find was if you have a squishier or hurt enemy that's face to face with a enemy that's been rolling pretty well or that has a pretty decent modifier on its attack rolls, you can actually use Gust on your friendly ally to force them away without having them take an attack of opportunity. And because friendlies can willingly fail saving throws, it would work quite well. Alternatively, and this is one that I'm actually going to have to ask you guys about. So I found a couple comments saying it was possible, but I looked into the wording of the spell in question, and I'll just explain it. So hypothetically, a lot of people make an argument that there's a way to use Gust to move Cloud of Daggers. Now, I think it's a cool concept, and I would probably allow it in one of my games, but the way Cloud of Daggers is worded is it distinctly says something to the effect of you choose a point within range, right? So it's not really floating in the air, it's centered on one area. So that's something to play with. And you can certainly move it to move away, like letters is another good example of a way to kind of use that harmless sensory effect. But yeah, certainly very cool stuff. This is a very interesting cantrip. Now, I personally might not take it, but I can definitely see why someone would. Alright, in any case, that about wraps it up for this spell, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Please remember to like and subscribe. I really appreciate them. And I hope you guys all have a great day and happy casting.